Hello everyone, welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's begin. Got that. Okay, where were we? Welcome back. We were apparently dealing with an event. Or we were providing a book to someone. Demotu Corporum. Sure, that book. Hopefully they don't steal it. I've heard rumours that they might be thieves around. Yeah. I was reading some of the, those hidden files that you can read by clicking on the monocle. On the home screen. One of those alluded to someone in particular writing to say, hey, I've stolen your book and it's your fault for it. In more, eloquent terms, it was the equivalent of trying to blame the librarian for them losing the book that they borrowed. Anyway, what the hell are we doing? Cracking open books, I think, and discovering more books. We have plenty. Why not? So we have... letters from a fugitive. A year with the Legion de Seul. I don't know how to say that. Too many vowels. Patrolling the bounds until he deserts. A month in the Priory of Captains in Morbihan. 7 days or so he claims in East behind the wave. Cornered at last by his pursuers, West Green writes that he will attempt the path of the sun. He doesn't seem sanguine about his chances, and indeed, this is his last letter. An editor's note adds that Westergren's whereabouts or end remains unknown, although he was supposedly sighted at the Christmas market in Vienna, the negotiations between invisible underworld figures that happened each year there. Alright. We have another confounding parable and a lesson, The Path of the Pilgrim. That's a new lesson. Let me grab my notepad to record the confounding parable. No, I don't want to install updates. Letters from a fugitive. Confounding parable. And that is Moon 2, Rose 2, Sky 2. Is it Sky 2? Oh, it is. I've got the other ones listed as Sky 1. But I assume a confounding parable is always the same stats. So, yeah. Lesson, Path of the Pilgrim. Grand. We can learn that immediately, I should think. Why not? Cool. We have got our book back. Assisted our acquaintance and received bronze Ventry, which we can upgrade the gold. I don't see a reason to keep the two separate. Talk. I just realised we can talk to a beast. Food? Okay. So, should we try feeding this thing? What should we feed it? Got some food here. It has no interest in food just now. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know. That's our first and only beast so far, so maybe it'll grow hungry later. Cool. What are we doing? We can keep growing plants, I think. Wouldn't be too opposed to that. Night gardening. Okay, fine. So we can only garden during the day. So winter to sky 2 and nectar, or grail nectar 2 rows. I think the blue crown might be a bit better. Path and pilgrim. Though the traveller is always returning, one who does not is no traveller. Birdsong, nectardromy, scale and rose 2. Fair enough. We'll just add that to our collection for now. Okay, so what do we want to do with our time? Just keep opening books? I think so. Yeah. That has been sold. Ah, yes, that was it. We need to make space for everything, don't we? Tell you what. I'll do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna pause the episode and shuffle a few things around to try and eke out some extra book space in between these rooms. Alright, see you in a bit. Welcome back. That's much better, I should hope. So, first of all, we've snuck all our uncategorized books up here. We have solar books, baronial, nocturnal, and tucked away in the windowsills, curia, which are quite hard to see when you zoom out. We had exactly enough windows, or exactly enough books, depending on your perspective. We've got some over here, maybe. They don't work. Anyway, so yeah, we've tucked away all our uncategorized books, and we'll move them down when appropriate. Then we have... we're again categorizing by strength of the mystery. 16, 14, 12, 10. Over here, all of these are 8. And ignore this bit. Down here we have 6. This half of the room, and this half of the room is 4 aspect. We're again splitting by filing from top left for ones we have already mastered, and from bottom right for ones we haven't already mastered, and they kind of, ideally meet in the middle, but as you see, we've only got one, and we have only got 1 6 left. This should give us plenty of space, I should hope. So this part over here is books we are actively considering cracking into. So 6 Grail, 4 Grail should be doable, though 6 Grail, 2 from there, 2 from there, and there's 1 memory, so we'd basically be relying on a challenge for that, which is, I reckon, doable. 4-1, definitely possible, just Arab and Desire and Disillusions. 6 scale, we can get a Memory of Fear. For 2 scale, we can get 1 scale from health, and then how much do we get from... hang on. Scale? Can I have the scale symbol somewhere? Yeah. 1, 2. We're 1 short on that, so we'd also be taking a risk, but it doesn't feel like too much of a risk. As long as we have both our health ready to go. And 4 sky. Definitely should be easy. I notice I'm kind of peaking the mic quite a lot there. Try and move the mic a bit further away quietly. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't sound bad. What should we do now? We should get this out of the way so we have our error refresh, maybe. It might not refresh in time. Or we might not be done in time for the refresh. Yep. Okay. So clouds again are boring. Boring in terms of the aspect they provide. Keep an eye out at sea. See if you see anything. Then we've got winter. Sorry, winter forest. Anyway. So, what can we be doing with our time? We can be retrieving our frost and then committing it again. We might start looking at opening rooms up again, although some stronger memories might be preferable. 6 forge, I think that's doable. 2 from him. 2 from memory, and yeah, we can get into this room. So yeah, let's do that. All right. In the meantime, 7 heart. I don't think is currently doable. 7 Grail might be if we have a tool for it. No, wait, because we don't have memories for it. Okay. We have the blacksmith's assistants. They're there. And we want to use that. We can... No, we are going to be smart about this and keep our health on hand for... Sorry, health? Yeah, health for the scale to crack open this book, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that. Grab that. So... our metal is accounted for. We have the skeleton songs. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parsifal of the Red Cup. Okay. Of the 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements. There we go. Fucking yep. The 7 chastisements, the 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Beguiling melody. Ooh, now that's a Grail 2 melody. Just what we were needing. So the skeleton songs, beguiling melody, Grail 2, what else was it? Sky 2. And it's a song. Lesson, resurgences and emergencies. I've gained more understanding of that. Okay. Well, now that we have this, we can gain access to this book, I believe, at some point. First, because we don't ever want to lose it, use that. Resurgences and emergencies. Effective against infestations. Okay. Good to keep in mind. What do we want to consider? We need to bolster blacksmith assistance, so we're going to use in the mallery once more. with some whist. I'm just gonna skip over that song. It really bugs me, the fade in, fade out. I'm sorry to say. Beguiling memory. What can we do with that? Yep. Nope, the other one. Throw that in there. So I think we have enough for this with the midwife. Let me adjust that. 2 Grail from base, 2 Grail from Arab, 4, 5, 6, and the. Do we have the bowl? No. What tool do we have for Grail? If we have a Grail tool. Scale. Oh, a scale tool. We have Edge, Forge, and Forge. Do we not have... I guess we don't have a Grail tool, do we? What were these things over here? I saw some... Mortar and Pestle. Oh, got some Nectar. Scales. Ah, there we go. Spy skills. So we can get into here when we have the time, but it's getting late in the day today. We need to be considering things, don't we? Save that. That scale. We're just gonna do this for now, I think. Nope, we don't have. We have that. Sure. And a thingy with sky. That one will suffice. As will that. Cool. Exalted with memory. We can use him in there. It has gotten late in the day rather quickly. I will, since we wind up not using the health, commit the health to this. Got anything anywhere? Yep, we have 6pence. Is this a new one? Yes. So the Locksmith's Dream, Stolen Reflections, something. Teresa Galmer's expansive work. Okay. Janus is the gatekeeper, the twin god, the god that wounds, the presager of changes, the sun, the moon. So we identify him with the Watchman, the twins, with the Mother, with the Forge, with the Menace Gate, and the Matrigard. He cannot be all these, can he? The Flamins knew the church, knew the Trialand, knew Elagabalus. Is he then Synthesis, or is he something else in the Galacia? They call him Enos Lamius. Fucking words. But the Obliviates are notorious for their slanders. I like to use big words here. Janus has, they say, not one face but two, to which I reply, why only one? Why only two? Herselt and Kersley, according to Thomas Love Denman, once agreed that Janus was all the gods and none, but later Herselt described him as all the gods and Kersley favoured none. Denman was a sinister dilettante, but this rings true of them both. Fucking hell, I don't like this. Who wrote this book? Teresa. Screw Teresa. That was a lot of big words. Lesson: Watchman's Paradoxes. Grand Revelation. Locksmith Stream. Revelation. That is two lantern. Just 2 lantern. Okay. Grab all that, and we can make use of it because, yeah. Are we still? We're still in winter. Oh yeah, that's Oriflamme. Book of Maya. Oh, we've seen that book before, haven't we? An account of the 5 visits of the desert wanderer, probably the hour called the vagabond, to the city of Maya. She begins as a delighted child, perhaps even a mortal, but things then go badly. Cool. We've seen that book before, and I think we're gonna purchase it. We are a bit of a ways off of acquiring that, I think, though we are 6 from 2, and then a favourable memory gets us up to 8, so we could potentially try it, because we're apparently very strong in the way of rolls. Gale. Quite a bit of heart, quite a bit of sky. We might be able to use the heart for the midwife if we hire her, which I think we will do. So, what are we throwing in? So today, since we have the gale, we can... So 3 chore, plus 3 of that is 6, plus her base 1. Oh, that's by itself quite strong. We can also throw in a memory, so if we have a 9 heart anywhere... Oh no, that would be a memory. We can throw in the bowls though, kitchen bowls, so if there is a 8 heart and there's a 9 heart, but no. Okay, might as well hire her. With Arab. And we will need to pay the woman. Watchman's Paradoxes. That amber preserves and is preserved by light. That to hatch is not to die. That the sun, there is a place behind the world called the Mansus. Deeds that would be impossible in the world are inevitable there. The watchman who knows all the ways of the Mansus also knows how to make these deeds possible in the waking world. Okay. Like that. We are accumulating a lot of skills. Though we need to make sure they're nice and strong. What should we consider? We have a memory for the midwife, we have chore for the midwife, so we will consider a book. I believe we can put this down here somewhere. Over there. Scale, Grail, which one? Oh, we can't be considering Grail at this time because we're going to use our only other Grail element for that. 1, 2, 3. What happened to our other heart? I think we're gardening with it. Yes. 1, 2, 3. With potential backup, we can pull for 5 from a memory. Let's do so. True history of Valentine Dwarf. We will throw in some whist. Blue crown, something. Have we tried to create a... what do you call it? Yeah, have we tried to create a like 5th level winter yet? There's also these still sat there by themselves, which are too infected to risk putting near anyone else. You can remove it with a skill that's effective against theoplasmic contamination and at least 7 heart. But how? Where can we use ours? Does it react if we have something like this? Yeah, so a workstation that we can put this in should be glowing yellow while we're holding it. Anything looking pretty yellow? What's the alchemy bench? It does have flour. Oh, okay. So we can. We just have to be zoomed in reasonably. Solution and soul, throw that in there. Skill, we need something with as much winter as we can find. 1, 1, 1, 2. Is that 1 or 2? That was 1 as well. Sorry, 2. Inks of containment with that creates. Oh yeah, that big jug. A solution, eh? Fuel or liquid? Does this count? No, it doesn't. Oh, the jug we made. That's only 1. That's a bit rude. Or a bit weak, I should say. And that back. We got that. Ink of containment with scholar level winter plus flour creates Solomon's preparation. So we don't want to use Solomon's preparation to make another. If instead of ink of containment we use one of these other ones. Yep, more Solomon's preparation. If we had a winter memory on hand, we could test out what these other ones do, in case they're any different. Bittersweet certainty. What is a bittersweet certainty? I don't see that on my list of memories, so we might. Let's see what that is. It's going to be some sort of temporary memory, but I'd like to know. Apprentice level bittersweet certainty. We're not too worried about flowers, since we can make more. Speaking of, no, we're busy with our things, aren't we? We have, yeah, lady. We need to be doing something with you. We are empowering your grail, I believe, today. So, begin. And, oh wait, not grail, heart. Or was it? Yes, heart. For something. If I'm not mistaken. That one? Sure. Actually, we could. Yeah, let's do the heart today. I don't remember which one I said earlier, but now I'm saying heart. So sure. And that will allow us into the wrecked pantry. Memory of Fear will help us with our scale challenge, won't it? Throw that in there. We throw that in there. Just in case we wind up damaging our health, we'd rather damage the regular health than the health plus. It's playing that fucking song again. It's like in winter there's only 2 songs, and one of them is fade in, fade out one. Yeah. I don't want to keep skipping it, I'm just going to try and ignore it. We have midwife's help. Weather. That wouldn't be helping us anyway, so we're fine giving that up. It asked for weather twice? That's a bit crap. Oh, and a memory. Bollocks. I should have prepared a second one of those, eh? Yeah, great. I'm still calling bullshit on the fact that it asked for weather twice. Cool. Memory of regret. Ooh, isn't that something? And it is something, admittedly. Do we have memory of regret? Recurable. Regret. Yeah, on the white. It gives us memory of regret. Cool. We'll try again with that book later. Are we doing? Yes. Bittersweet certainty. Eventually the sun in rags always brings its beautiful ending. Okay. We will make a note of that. How do I keep mark it down? Apprentice. Winter. Bittersweet certainty, and lantern, and winter 2. I'll be honest, unless we can find... It's got sound on it, but going through all of that just to pick up a memory like that, I don't think we'll be doing too much of. Just seeing which instruments we can employ. The one down here gives moth. Yeah. Okay. And a loom, which... Book of Maya, collect that. And we can put that up here. Which we might begin to consider at some point, I think. Not now, but probably tomorrow. Have we done... Hello? You... Oh, you weren't gaining any money. Okay. What else are we doing? Before nighttime hits, we will throw some of this into here, just so we can recover the flowers we used. Bittersweet certainty and memory of regret. 2 memories. What can we... Is there anything around here that likes a lot of memories? These do. Sure. We need a soul card. That'll do. Devotion. Yeah. We're gonna get at least something permanent out of these memories. Okay. Yeah, let that die. There we go. And we got another jug of this stuff, which is brewable. Interesting. Oh yeah, I put that statue up here because I didn't want it in the way of the books. Up here, it was here before. Cool. Grab that. What are we doing? I wonder if we're searching for something, if we get anything different in the winter. Possibly not. Probably not. We can hire the midwife again, I believe. To oh wait, hang on. We didn't even acknowledge the fucking room we opened up. Hey, look. It's a pantry, and wow, it is full of stuff. What do we have? Basket of vegetables, box of oddities, take that. By the way, I figured out we can double click to pick something up. So all the times I complained about shift clicking, I retract. Mackerel, okay. Essential. When you boil and scrape us down to yep. I'm not going to read all these things aloud. I'm just going to look for anything interesting. They make these bottles bloody massive. I suppose they are to serve, so good enough, I suppose. I'd like to find a like a still or something for the alcohol. Maze crazed room. Wires are strung tightly and crazily through this room, snaring the bed legs to the window latches. The window latches to the wardrobe handles. Every movement brings a ripple of musical pings. It'll need time and patience to unravel. Okay. Yeah. Yawning away. Flour. More cuckoo honey jam. Sorry, cuckoo honey, not jam. Which has quite a few aspects to it. Canned ham. Phosphorescent scraping. Oh yeah, we've seen that before. Rose pearls. Okay. Scrumpy. The West Country's most unregenerated achievement, perhaps at its best when pressed from stolen apples. Alright. Apparently that by itself is a single beverage. Okay. Neat. This room is close to the roots of the house, and so it had a troubled reputation with the servant who late at night might hear the pulse of an unseen drum, the buzzing of flies, voices crying out in tongues unknown, and so the servants would trade favours not to be the one to fetch spices for his lordship's posset after dark. Okay. Down here we have the deserted well, that's fine. We have a 8 heart. So, we're going to count once more. Midwife's power. So 1 from the midwife, 3 from that brings up to 4. How much? We can't give her any skills anyway. Do we have a heart memory? I think we do. Yeah, heart 2. So 5, 6. That kitchen bowl is 7, so we'd need another gale to be able to bump them up to strength 8. Rose Haunted Hall, so 7 grail, they start off with 2, 3, 4. We have a grail 2, memory 5, 6, and we have a tool, so 7. So we can do that one at any point. We cannot do that one unless we have a stronger memory. Okay. We can also probably consider Mr. What's his name, the coffin maker, because he has, if I'm not mistaken, 2 winter and 1 sky. So we have some winter things. 2 winter, we can use that. So 4 winter, 5, 6 from memory. We're not really gonna be, unless we want to give him a beverage, which we might do. We can probably do that at some point. Wait, hang on. Brain. So 2 from base, 2 from a memory, 2 from whist, puts him on 6. If we have a winter tool, do we have a winter tool? Because I'm thinking if we do have a winter tool, then we can absolutely, what's the word? We can feed him some of this stuff, beverage to serve, to which we can easily recover. So I'd be happy to do that. Get him up to strength 8. I should really keep our tools all in one place. I think I will do that. Put some stuff here. We've gone way past the half an hour mark, so I'm going to call an end to this episode. I'm going to move all my tools into one place so that I stop doing this scrounging around for them. And then we'll see you next episode. If you like the video, feel free to give it a like. If you have any comments, feel free to comment, etc. And until next time.